After months of silence, Rian Johnson has finally shared how he felt about Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker.
Don't get too proud of this technological terror you've constructed.
Love him, hate him, don't really care about him, doesn't really matter. I mean, you clicked on this video, so I'm assuming you care about what he said about Episode 9. Well, what he said isn't really that interesting and a very typical PR move. So let's just get out of the way what he said first. So when he was asked how he liked The Rise of Skywalker, Rian Johnson responded, "I had a blast, man. Made me so proud. And seeing the heart and soul that J.J. Abrams put into it. And seeing my friends who were in the movie just bring the whole thing to a conclusion. Yeah, for me as a Star Wars fan, it was a really special experience." So I find that response just funny no how much JJ shit on Ryan's The Last Jedi and so much of it that he changed or went, no, we're not going in that direction. I actually want to make a video of the top 10 times JJ spit in Rian Johnson's face with Episode 9. But on the other hand, like I said, typical PR response, Rian isn't going to throw JJ under the bus. Rian isn't going to start talking shit about Star Wars, especially since he still is hoping to get his own movie, which who knows if that'll happen. Every time he's asked, he's like, oh, we're still talking about it. We just don't know how it's going to work with the schedule. But then we hear Bob Iger saying, yeah, we're not really doing movies so much. We're going to focus more on Disney Plus live action TV shows. And we know the next Star Wars movie isn't for another couple years. And then you have Kathleen Kennedy saying, oh, well, there's gonna be a woman director soon for a Star Wars movie. So it's just everybody's saying things, and I just don't think they know. So because Rian doesn't know if he's ever going to make another Star Wars movie, he doesn't want to badmouth it, because if you follow Disney, you know that they are very, very, very strict about what you say. They do not do drama. I mean, look at what we would hear about the OT and the prequel trilogy, and then what we hear about the sequel trilogy. The mouse doesn't want any issues or for people to think anything is going wrong, and that everybody just loves each other and just has the greatest time ever. So yeah, again, Rian Johnson wasn't going to throw JJ under the bus. Rian Johnson isn't going to rage out. Rian Johnson isn't going to say a bunch of shitty things. He's not going to bite any hand that could potentially feed him or give him more money or give him what he wants. So if he wants to keep playing in the Star Wars sandbox or even the Disney Lucasfilm sandbox, he needs to be very PR. Interestingly, Kelly Marie Tran at the same event talked about Episode 9, but she also gave a very PR answer, and I was a little more interested to see if she would speak out about how she felt about Rose being given so little dialogue, but apparently she was coached well as well. So here's what she said when asked about Episode 9. The Last Jedi was my first movie, you know? So I think I'm finally starting to realize that when you're in something of that caliber, there's so many people working to make something out of love, and no matter what you do, there's always going to be people that aren't happy with that. But I think the best lesson that I've learned is to have fun and be present in the moment. I think that I'm really just amazed at the way JJ was able to sort of wrap up all these incredible stories. There were so many characters. At the end of the day, I got to be a part of something bigger than me, and that's really special. So yeah, she did not touch, even with the 10-foot pole, how her character got sidelined quite a bit in Episode 9. I'm more than sure years down the road, we're going to get more inside information and the conflicts that happen with the sequel trilogy, but we're talking, I would guess, 5, 10 plus years in the future, and I'm most interested in tell-all books in the future about the shitty things that went on while making this sequel trilogy, because it was a mess. And I want to throw it out there that I'm not discounting what they're saying and saying, oh, they're lying through their teeth. They very well could feel this way, and I'm sure to some degree they do. But what I'm saying is you need to take what is said with a grain of salt and realize that if they do have any grief issues with Episode 9, they're probably not going to talk about it very openly right now. So just to keep that in mind. I don't ever want to tell you, oh, they're lying, they're lying, they're lying. I'm not inside their head, and I don't know. You just need to be aware that they are going to not spill their guts on the red carpet. So anyways, let me know what you think about what they said about episode 9. Do you agree? Do you feel like JJ brought the heart and soul of Star Wars in episode 9? Did he?
Thanks so much for watching. Please like the video and subscribe for more Star Wars videos.